kindergarten friends. This is Miss Rice, and we are going to be doing lesson 3, week 2 of our science. And we're going to um, wrap up our weather lessons that we've been doing. And I'm going to show you a fun little activities that you can do on ABC Mouse. I know we all have it, are able to get on ABC Mouse, and I hope that you are enjoying all the fun learning games and stuff. And I'm just going to show you that there's so much that you can do and learn. And one of the things is when you log in, you have your account up here. And then if you go down here to search, and you can search for anything that you want to learn about. So we're going to type in weather because today we are learning about weather, and it has all these different stories and poetry, and it has some fun little puzzles that you can do. It's got clouds, it's all about fog, and it even has some writing sheets that you can do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to listen to this short little story. If I can get it to come up. Sorry, it's a little slow today.
All about the weather. It is sunny. It is cloudy. It is warm. It is cold. It is hot. It is windy. It is raining. It is snowing. What is the weather today? The end.
Okay, so that is just a short little story that you could read, and at the end you can get check cashing your chips, and then we can go up here, and we talked about the seasons, so we could search in seasons, and there's jigsaw puzzles, and there's all kinds of coloring sheets for us to do.
Winter.
There's all kinds of um, fun little activities.
Drive. Seasons timeline.
So if you have a printer, you could print this sheet out here and you could draw on it. And I just want to show you that is all available. And this little book we read is about the weather. And we learned that the definition of weather is what we see outside and how it changes from day to day. And it's the rain and the wind and the snow and the storms and the clouds. We talked about the clouds, and you can search those, and they have all different kinds of clouds on there. And then we talked about how the weather affects the seasons, and we talked about there was spring, and it's cool in the afternoons and nights, and it warms up during the day. And then there's summer where it's really hot, and then fall is kind of like spring where it's cooler at night in the mornings and it warms up in the day. And then you've got winter where it's really, really cold. So this here, if you go to it's your ABC Mouse and search, you can listen and learn more about the weather and listen to some really cool stories, and the puzzles are really fun. And like I said, you can search the seasons. And then I want to also my kids. I'm going to be going on to later on this afternoon and assigning you some weather and season books. And what you'll do is when you go to your home page, it'll look like, sorry, it's slow. It'll look like this. And if you'll go down here, which you can't really see it because of my little cursor here, but if you'll go down here in the right hand corner right here, it says my lessons. And when you click on there, it's going to take you to lessons that I have assigned for you. And so far, I have not assigned any lessons. So whenever I do, they'll show up here. You'll click on them, and then it'll tell you if it's completed or not. And then I'll be able to go on and see how awesome you did. So remember, weather is um, the things we see outside, the change, and it changes from day to day. And I know we've been doing our observations, which is means to watch really close with something, and we've been doing that, and we've been charting it on our calendar. So tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to finish up our observations, and then we're going to graph to see which day. Which one had more? The sun, was it sun more? Did we have more sunny days, more windy days, or what? And then the next, so that will conclude our weather so that we can move on to something else, something new and fun for next week. All right, kiddos, I hope y'all have had a wonderful day this far and you're reading and staying safe. And it's a little cool outside, but put a jacket on and go out and enjoy the sunshine. And don't forget to, I looked out before this lesson and it's very, very sunny and there's very little clouds. So I want you to go outside and I want you to look and see what the weather is. And we will talk about it tomorrow and finish up our observations. All right, guys, have a great day. I will see you tomorrow.